Now at 4:30, FIFA fever is building all across Southern California. We are now just 90 minutes out from the first match at Los Angeles Stadium. Our very own Team USA will take on Paraguay. I wanted to say that all afternoon just like that.
Sounded great.
With less than 2 hours, 90 minutes until the match, people are making their way in. If you listen every once in a while, you can hear the roar of the crowd chanting Team USA.
And we are so excited for that, Colleen. Traffic will be heavy, so LA Metro says ride with them. We've got our NBC4 reporter, Amber Frias. She's at Union Station right now. What's going on, Amber?
Hey, Melissa, Colleen. Actually, I'm on the final leg of my trip down to the stadium. We started at Union Station and we made our way down to the LAX Metro Station. And from there, we jumped on a shuttle and now we're on our way to the stadium. We're almost there and it's getting pretty excited. And I'm joined here by Will and Colin, who are on the shuttle here with me. How are you guys feeling?
Really excited. Hopefully we can get a win today.
Yeah, and how? So you guys are not from California. Where are you from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys are taking advantage of the shuttle service instead of, driving or, rideshare. Why? How was it for you?
So just getting here today was actually pretty easy. I took the J down to the C line from downtown and then now on this shuttle bus, which is super simple because trying to get here with an Uber or, other transportation would probably be difficult. So this is a good option.
And
right
expensive.
Here. Way expensive.
Did you guys by any chance check how much it would have cost you through Uber?
Would have cost us about $30. So if FIFA is going to charge us a ton of money for tickets, let's save some money here getting to the stadium.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and hey, $30 is not bad because we've heard that parking at the stadium is hundreds of dollars. And so using the Metro like you did from Union Station, it only cost us like $1.75. But to talk a little bit more about that, I want to come by here with Patrick, who's been joining us along the ride as well. So Patrick, $1.75, that's how much this entire trip has cost us.
That's right, and when they go home, it's $1.75 as well. So whether they're connecting to the K line, or C line, or J line, or going back to the E line, or taking a bus, that's a great option to have. And so that's what it's going to be for all the events. Getting to, the LA Stadium or the Coliseum, you have a number of transit options, including, Metro Bus, Metro Rail, Metro Micro to get around. So really visit metro.net and you can see more of the options that are in play.
Yeah, and hey, Patrick, I think myself, I was a little bit intimidated at first because I knew we had to, go on different lines. But what I thought was really cool was that at every stop, there were people from Metro who were kind of ready to guide us, especially all of us who were coming down here to the stadium.
Exactly, and a lot of staff are out here to help support our Metro ambassadors and other staff that are on the system every day. And, we have people coming from out of town who aren't familiar with the system, so it's really good to have that extra help on the system to help people get to where they got to go.
Great, awesome. All right, Melissa, Colleen, we're about to get off the bus, so I'm going to toss it back to you guys.
All right, Amber, thank you. They've just gotten off the train. They should be arriving here soon. I'm joined now by Dr. Errol Southers because when you talk about something this grand, something this large, safety is paramount. Of course, we all know Dr. Errol Southers from other programs on NBC4. He's a counterterrorism expert and law enforcement expert as well. What is the undertaking when you think about something the size of the World Cup?
Colleen, this is a national security safety event, an SSE by the Department of Homeland Security. So that means that obviously months ago, they started planning for this. Tactical teams were training, they were doing exercises, they were working with all of the venue people here and all of the people that will be in the venues nearby, as well as transit. Transportation is going to be an integral component of all this happening.
When we look out over the stadium here, you see all the people, the throngs of people, thousands of people trying to get in. What can they expect when they get up to get in if they're holding a ticket?
Well, what they'll need to expect, obviously, is the same as when you go to other sporting events. When you have a clear bag, if that's the policy, you won't be able to take objects in that could be used as a weapon. They'll be screening people far enough away from the venue so that they can do that, and then people can walk safely and smoothly and quickly to the actual stadium.
As we were talking here, I happened to look down and notice there's horse patrol, mounted patrol, moving through Inglewood right now.
Absolutely. It's an all people on patrol right now. Everybody's here, horse, motorcycle, SEV, SWAT, everyone is here. It's an all hands on deck, both local, state, and federal.
So one of the things the FBI has said they're most concerned about is drones. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, drones are always a concern for these open venue events now. Football, during the season, it's tough. So obviously there's anti-drone technology that we have that we certainly can't talk about. But drones are a problem because they can be weaponized very easily. They could drop things. They could do all kinds of things that create mayhem. And so we want to make sure that the airspace is clear, and that will be the focus and the priority for the security for this event.
When you talk about drones, are we talking about civilian drones? Are we talking about something greater than that, larger than that?
We're probably talking about civilian drones. Are so easy to obtain and so easy to fly, so I can't think of anything much larger than that would be a concern, but certainly we have the resources should something like that show up.
How exciting is this?
Outstanding. I mean, this is the World Cup. The whole world is watching. I want the United States team to do really well tonight and move on to the finals.
Don't we all? All right, Dr. Suthers, you're going to stay here with us. We'll talk to you again in a couple of minutes.
Thank you for having me.